We're on the line with Ricardo McDonald, PPI insider, former Bengals, Bears, and Bronco player. So the holidays are right around the corner. It sounds like you had a blast with your twins and your family for Thanksgiving. But a few fun questions. What is your favorite Christmas food that your wife makes, or a Jamaican treat that your mom always made you? What is your favorite Christmas food?
Well, since I'm from the island, there's a food called oxtail and rice and peas. It's a very dish that's famous on the island, and I absolutely love it. So, even when I was in college, whenever I came home, my mom, she just knew that whatever it takes, that I see it, they put some oxtails on the table. So it's my favorite dish. And, now I've transitioned to I'm more conscious about what I pretty much put in my body. So, like Christmas, my wife likes to make some tilapia fish.
That sounds good. It sounds like the oxtail has been a tradition in your family. What is your nuclear family's Christmas tradition in the McDonald house?
Yes, we usually get up in the morning, and we usually have a prayer. And the kids, basically, I guess my wife and I usually spend time wrapping the gifts, and it takes them literally about 2 to 3 minutes of devouring this paper and wrapping this everywhere. So we kind of just make a big deal about it, and I usually am the one that usually cooks breakfast after that. So
I like it. So Ricardo will be cooking breakfast on Christmas morning.
Absolutely.
Are there any Christmas gifts that your kids have been begging you for this year?
Oh my gosh, anything electronic.
The iPad.
I told my kids that I need to invest in Apple because everything that they want is from Apple. The iPad,
I love it.
You absolutely name it. iPhone. Everything is from Apple. So
this is kind of tying in the holidays and football. How are the holidays different for you guys when you played football versus now?
That's a very, very good question. It's almost like in football, you have two families. So you have your football family, the guys in the locker room and the coaches, and then you have your personal family, your wife, your spouse, your kid. And, when you play football, it's almost like you celebrate one with your personal family, your wife, as well as your mom and dad, and so on and so forth. And then you go to the facility, and then there's another celebration. And I think that when you leave the game of football, that basically now you just have, your wife and the kids, and pretty much your immediate family is pretty much where you celebrate. You still have buddies, you might call them and wish them a happy, Merry Christmas. But beyond that, I think that's probably been like one of the biggest differences I've seen is the fact that you lose a family, and the fact that you're not with the locker room, and you're not around the locker room, you're not surrounded by 53 other men who's helping you celebrate the holiday.
My last holiday question for you on Team McDonald, Ricardo, is what would be your wish for the new year?
Well, obviously, I think to be able to have everyone to be completely healthy. I think, and this is another wish that I'm big into yoga. So it's to be able to hopefully get my wife entrenched and to hopefully get her to accept the world of yoga and be able to start attending a couple of the classes with me. So, to be honest.
I love it. I'm telling her. Hopefully she hears
it. Oh, my God.
Accept the world of yoga.
Yeah. I would love to have her start, say namaste and do a couple of down dogs and all that that's associated with yoga, because I just think I'm always talking to her about the breath and the breathing, and she looks at me like I'm just like this wild man from like another planet. So hopefully that she could embrace the world of yoga.
You know what, Ricardo? A lot of players, current and former that I've talked to, are doing Pilates and yoga. So this is a new thing. I'm into it. I would love to see you on camera doing yoga.
Oh, my God.
Do it.
So I do this I could do a headstand now for about 10 minutes, like literally stand on my head, no wall.
And you couldn't do that when you were playing?
Yes.
Thank you for joining us at Pro Player Insiders, being an insider, and we'll see you at the Super Bowl.